What it do? What it do?
What up, what up, what up?
Just got out of the fucking gym, right?
Yeah, fucking Jeremy beat the shit out of me. I can't even take my glasses off my head.
You're gonna have a hard time wiping your ass.
Yeah.
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 You got those baby wipes?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to use a wet towel.
Shit.
Yeah, I just rode my boat for like 15, 20 minutes. Well, how many minutes we did?
30.
We did 30 minutes of rowing the boat at the end there, and
30 minutes of cardio, man. The session of torture.
my hair hurts, my arm hurts.
Your neck's gonna hurt too, man. You look like you were necking that fucking when you were curling.
Yeah.
You gotta watch that with the form, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt your neck a little bit.
Yeah.
So what do you think, man? You walked in there. They did give you some shit over being brown, right?
Yeah, it's okay. I'm used to it.
They're gonna charge you extra because you're not white.
It's all right.
You're used to that kind of racism.
Yeah, I'm Puerto Rican, by the way, but we get looked at funny from time to time.
They sure do, don't they?
My friend.
My friend. Yeah, so we rolled up in there, right? We turned Jeremy supersets loose on your ass.
Yeah.
Did an arm workout?
I did as best I could to keep up with him, but he is strong as shit, and yeah.
He's like a little pit bull.
Yeah. No, looks can be deceiving.
Yep.
But I didn't look at him anyway, so.
You're too busy trying not to black out.
Yeah, I was trying not to let him down either. I knew he needed a rest, but I couldn't. I was trying, damn it.
Well, that's what it takes, man.
Yeah.
So he started you off on the tricep pull downs, right?
Yeah.
Now, what was your max on that? What was the max weight that he put on those tricep pull downs?
50.
50?
Yeah.
And how many reps were you doing?
Maybe 2.
Okay, so
Yeah.
2 reps.
2 reps.
But that was after your 7th, 8th set, right?
Yeah.
So he was trying to line you up to see what your
he was
what your limit was.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was pushing.
Okay.
And I appreciate the push.
Right.
You need to push.
Well, especially doing this shit, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Man. You can't do this willy nilly. You
gotta
gotta have somebody pushing you.
Exactly. And then right after that, you guys moved over to straight arm curls.
Yeah.
Had a little trouble with the supination.
Yeah, definitely.
Having some trouble with that. Yeah. Pretty tight. You need to start loosening up a little bit. Get that good form in there, right?
Yeah.
A little tough, right?
Yeah. I had a lot of pain in the hands and the forearms. It was.
Some muscles that haven't been used in a while.
Yeah, used for eating.
Used for eating and jerking off.
Damn right, in the airport.
In the fucking airport. Holy shit. So that's cool. So from there, you did tricep pull downs, you did straight arm curls with dumbbells, right? Mm-hmm. What'd you guys do after that? Was it skull crushers?
Skull crushers.
Now, you started off with 40.
Yeah.
And I saw you struggling a little bit.
Yeah, I quickly realized that wasn't for me. The
right.
40.
Right. So, which was odd because you were doing, was it 25 on the bicep curl?
Yeah.
Or 20s?
No, it's 25s.
25s on the bicep curl. You drop back down to 40 to do triceps, and the tricep is larger than the bicep.
Right.
So you had a little bit of trouble with that. So you know automatically your weak area now is your tricep, which happens to be the larger part of your arm. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you're gonna have some trouble with that. Now you dropped down. You went from 40 down to
35.
No, well, it was probably 30 then.
Yeah, 30.
Yeah, 30. Mm-hmm. And you did a whole shit ton of those.
Yeah. Yeah, I was spent after the first workout we did. I was just trying to keep up. I was trying to breathe. I was trying to drink a lot of water. I was trying to stay hydrated. At first, I almost started to cramp a little bit, but then I worked through it, and the water worked its way through the muscles.
Good.
And through the body.
Good. So he fucking went to town on you.
He sure did, man. I'll feel this tomorrow. I'll be crying.
Now, what'd you guys do after the skull crushers? Was it hammer curls?
Yeah.
So it was the hammer curls. So you went heavy on those.
Yeah.
What was the dumbbells?
1.
Oh shit. What was that? Like, was it 20s or 25s you were doing that with?
No, he gave me a 35, and I picked it up, looked at it, played with it, and put it back.
Put it back. So then you reached for the 30s or 25s?
Reached for the 30s, looked at it, did 1, put it back.
Put it back, okay.
Then I went to 25, and then I did like 5, and then went lower after that.
So you went down to 20 and shit, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's to be expected.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's definitely to be expected. So then after the hammer curls, what did you guys do then? You guys did the rack after that?
Yeah, we did the rack. Yeah.
So how'd you like that rack?
The rack of death.
How'd you like that, man?
It was interesting. You're right. You don't want to let the other guy down. You want to give them a rest,
Right.
but at the same time, you're fighting your own demons. And I was pushing. I was like, motherfucker, you better go. And, and I went. But I tapped out a couple of times, but I did as much as I could do. I was impressed with myself because I didn't just give up easily.
Right.
I feel.
Well, I was impressed too.
Okay.
I was impressed too because for the people who don't know the rack, that's something that we didn't necessarily make up. It's just something that we just called.
Oh.
So basically, most gyms you got an A-frame, and on that A-frame you got those little the squiggly bars or the cheat curls or whatever people want to call those easy curl bars. Mm. And some racks go from 110 all the way to 20. And the idea behind the rack is that you have two guys and it's teamwork. Now, what you do is you start with the heaviest weight. One guy curls as many curls as he possibly can with that weight until he can't do any more. Then he hands it off to his partner. His partner does as many curls as he possibly can with that weight. Then he hands it back to the original guy. Now, the more curls that you would do, right, the more of a break that your partner gets. So you have to stare your partner in the face and see the face of failure. So if we're curling 80 pounds, and I can only do 3 reps, you basically got 3 seconds of rest. So now shame and guilt and burden you have just placed onto your partner. So it's kind of like a peer pressure kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so what happens is, as that guy's pumping out 15 reps, he just gave you 15 seconds of a break. Right. And you want to reciprocate that too. Now, what happens is you get to the point where you just simply can't lift that weight anymore. So let's say you do start at 110. You can't do it anymore. There's no way you're going to lift that weight. That's when you say, I'm done. Then you guys move to 100. And you do that until you can't do that anymore. Then you move to 90 and then 80 and so on and so forth all the way until you get to 20. By the time you get to 20, that 20 feels like 110. And you work that until you can't work it anymore. And that's what we call the rack. Someone may call that something different. But what's good about that is you do that towards the end of the workout. And if there's anything left in your muscles, you're going to be gassing the fuck out. You're pushing all that glycogen, all that whatever the fuck scientists want to call it. You're basically emptying the tank. So you've already done your workout. This is an additive. This is going to push you further than you need to because your muscles are already engorged with blood to begin with, right? So now you're going to push that even further. And what's good about doing that is it knows, for one, you're going to figure out what kind of endurance level you got. For 2, you're going to find out what your threshold of pain is. For 3, you're going to find out just how much weight you can actually lift. And then 4, you're going to find out what teamwork's all about. You know what I mean? And that's why we like doing that. So now you know that you've done that and you've gotten a taste of the rack. Like I was telling you in there, everything from that point on, you're going to be able to compare that to the worst thing you fucking did today. And it's going to be that rack. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's going to be something. So you can.
The rack was a motherfucker.
Yeah, it's not easy, man. It's not easy.
Well, I think all of it was a motherfucker.
Yeah, well, I mean, how long has it been since you've been to the gym?
Years, man. Years.
It's tough. It's tough. And like you said, last time you went, you did a lot of cable machines and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Didn't do a lot of free weights, right?
No.
See, it's tough. I don't bash machines. I like machines. You saw me doing a lot of tricep pull downs and some bicep curls on those machines because I like that. I'll jump back and forth because I think everything has its place. Mm-hmm. The thing about the free weights are, like I think Jeremy was telling you too, man. You're talking about those stabilizer muscles, all those little muscles that you can't use when you're doing the machine because the machine does that part for you.
Right.
Right. So doing the tricep pull down at 60 on the machine, it's not really 60 pounds. It's more like 30 because there's a pulley system, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, the machine's stabilizing that weight, so your stabilizer muscles in your arms. So that's why he pushed you over to the skull crushers, right? As though now there ain't no machine holding that bar. It's your triceps that are holding that bar.
It's you, yourself, and I.
Right. Exactly. That's it. So you gotta, when it comes to working out, man, it everybody's different. Everyone's got a different threshold. Everyone's got a different tolerance level. Everybody is at a different level and a different page. Mm-hmm. But the fundamentals are the same, right? You got to have good form. You got to know what you can and can't do, and you got to listen to your body. You have to listen to your body, because I might say, hey, you can squeeze in another rep, but you know whether you really can or not.
Right. Can
you not squeeze it in because you're really going to hurt yourself, or can you not squeeze it in because you're a pussy?
Right.
You know what I mean? That's really what it boils down to, man. So
You fight yourself.
Exactly. Yeah.
I was fighting.
Yeah. Well, you know what though? Like I said, for a guy who hadn't done it in years, and you came back in there, and you went and he went through, because we already had a plan tailored for you, and we decided not to do it because it was way worse than that. And we didn't want to scare you off. So
I appreciate it.
But the one thing that he committed to doing was I want to make him do the rack.
Yeah.
And he saw the value behind doing that rack when I did it to him. He didn't see it right away, and he fought me. He fought me not to do it, but we did it anyway. And now he sees the value behind that because that pushed him even further. Now he's also got this thing called the bicep butcher. You're gonna feel that one day too, but you're not ready for that yet. You know what I mean? You got everything's baby steps. Right. There's shit I still can't even fucking do. You know, when I used to go to this place that used to call itself a gym, this place called Planet Fitness, they didn't have free weights when it came to like the benches and stuff. So we used to have to use a Smith machine to do dead weights, right? Or deadlifts, excuse me. I come here to a real gym to do an actual deadlift with no Smith machine, and I couldn't fucking do it. So that Smith machine actually fucked up my deadlift game because it was holding and stabilizing. I get here and I could barely do 2. And there I was doing like 12, 15 reps at the same weight. So now that's something that I have to work on and progress through and stuff like that. Now him, on the other hand, again, everybody's different. He sustained a neck injury in high school, from what he's telling me. And I believe he said somebody stepped on his shoulder and crushed his shoulder when he was a baby. So tomorrow when you come back, if you make it, if you don't bleed out,
I'll be back.
Okay, we're going to be doing that bench. And what you're going to see is his left shoulder being really weak and not cooperating. And then I'll tell you tomorrow what he used to do with that arm. He used to be pretty wild. So he had to do a lot of extra exercises just with his left arm to get that to work. And also, when we do shoulder presses standing up, he has a hard time getting his posture just right. He doesn't know where to stand and how far apart to spread his legs and stuff. Again, everybody's different. Right. You know, some things you're going to catch on with, and some things it's going to take time. And, you know, when you look at other people at the gym, you go, God damn, dude, look at that guy fucking throwing around this weight. Well, you're not him, right? You weren't born with whatever he's been born with, and you haven't been working out for 10 years either, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it kind of plays a trick on you. You're like, damn, dude, I want to be fucking swole as fuck. I want to do this. I want to do that. And it just doesn't happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? That's like the hardest part, dude.
I don't have that extra calf muscle.
You know, it's tough, man. It's tough. And like I said, I'm in a different boat, right? I'm a fat fuck. And I've been fucking heavy, dude. My heaviest was a whopping 360 pounds. I knew something needed to change. And I'm no stranger to the gym. I've been to gyms before. But it's always been like a love-hate thing, right? It's always been, I go for like 6 months to a year and then I quit, you know, and then I go like a year or two, then I go back to another gym. So I've had some experiences with different gyms, and you know, this one's not bad, but it's always been one of those things where it comes and goes. I go through spurts, and I know what I'm supposed to be doing, and I know what I should be focusing on. And for me, the problem is eating. I fucking love to eat, and I love to eat bad shit. And for me, the lifestyle change isn't the lifting the heavy weights; it's the fucking food. And that's a bitch, man. That's fucking hard. Hard to fucking eat right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So. But.
Definitely. Yeah, you know, when I got out of the gym right now with you, I could smell food.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's
fucking shit.
Feast or famine type thing, man.
Yeah,
yeah.
Man.
You get
I'm hungry right now.
You shouldn't. You should go home and eat a high protein diet, a high protein meal for sure. Yeah. You know, but that you got a lot of free testosterone.
But I really want to be committed. I want to do at least, you know, I want to do it. I want to put a year straight of going Monday through Friday, you know, like you guys.
Right.
And see where it goes. See if I could lose.
Just looking at you, man. Seriously, because you're not a fat dude. You got everyone's got a stomach, man. Yeah. You have a high metabolism. If you do what we did in there, just 3 days a week for, I don't know, 2 or 3 months, you're already going to see a difference, dude. Yeah. Where you're going to have the troubles putting on size. That's where you're going to have the trouble. And then that you'll have to figure out on how to eat to maintain that. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's where you're going to be, okay, well, what do I do now? And you have to feed muscle. I'm
hoping the stomach just absorbs and goes up. I really want to lose the stomach, though. I know there's I don't sleep good anymore like I used to sleep, you know. Ever since I got this stomach, You know what you know what I noticed too?
What's that?
You have to, well, for a guy who was not, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was never big. I was always I've been big for the last 5 years. That's when I gained all my weight.
Okay.
Before that, dude, I was like 150, 160. In high school, I was 118 pounds soaking wet. I was a small dude. I was a skinny dude.
Right, and how much did you weigh in there again?
I weighed 219.
In there?
In there.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of weight.
Yeah. I've gained 80 pounds in 5 years.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of weight. That's unhealthy, too.
Right, it is.
And, of course, when you gain that type of weight, your body, your sex drive dips, your sleep sucks, a lot of shit.
Do you feel like shit?
I feel like shit a lot. I've got a physical and checked my blood and all that stuff. Not diabetic, thank God, not yet. But, I know I feel a difference. I've already had my right knee scoped,
No shit.
Yeah.
Because of the weight?
Yeah. I tried playing basketball fat, and I used to love being active. I used to do shit, run around. I miss being athletic, I used to be like, I want to be fat. And then it came to me, and now I'm fat, and I don't like it.
No, it's not good, man. It's not good. You don't feel good. You look like shit.
Yeah.
Right? And it's just, everything's harder when you're fat.
Yeah.
I have a hard time lacing my fucking shoes, man. Because my goddamn stomach's in the way. I got to hold my breath to lace my shoes. That shit ain't right.
Really?
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah.
Let me tell you the story, man. I can tell you the full story, but let me tell you the story about when I used to live in your neighborhood, right? Yeah. When I started, this is like about 3 years ago. I'd started losing weight prior to that, man, but it was just like watching my diet here or there, trying to control that, and a little bit of walking and stuff, but I used to run up and down that main road, right? So it was about I used to run 2 miles a day, but when I say running, I really mean walking. That's how
walking?
Not even that. I mean, I was so fucking fat I could barely do it. But I started losing a little bit of weight. I started to feel more comfortable about it. And then one night, I'm like, well, let me try to jog. So I would jog in like little sprints. I would jog for like 10 seconds and stop. And then I walk for a little bit and jog. So as long as I was putting the distance in, I knew how to calibrate. So one day, I'm like, I'm fucking fat. And I'm like, okay, let me jog for a little bit, right? So I started jogging. And I'm like, hey, I'm fucking doing it. And all of a sudden, I fucking shit myself. I was so fucking fat that when I ran, I fucking shit myself. Dude, yes, dude, a rotten pickle came out of my butt. And I fucking panicked. I fucking panicked. Because I'm on a sidewalk, nowhere near my fucking house. There's not a toilet in sight. What the fuck do I do? I shit myself. Wow. That's how out of shape I was. If you shit yourself while you're trying to run, you're fat and you need to fucking stop.
But you didn't feel it coming?
No, it just fucking shit. Like all of a sudden my body panicked and it just pushed the turd out. And I was looking for a bush, bro. I was looking for somewhere to take my fucking pants off. But if I take my pants off,
yeah,
right? I'm like, I ain't got no pants to go home with.
Free balling.
Yeah, no, I didn't want to wear no underwears.
Holy shit!
So I was like, what the fuck do I do, man? And I felt it was all over me. And I found some bushes, and I went into the bushes, and I'm like thinking, fuck, I'm gonna get caught. A car's gonna come by, they're gonna see me in these bushes. You know what I mean? I said, I'm just gonna go home. So I took a walk of shame with shit all over me. Home, and yeah, dude. And I had to fucking shower, clean myself up. Fucking embarrassing. But that right there, I was like, you know what? I gotta work harder than this, man. I can't keep shitting myself every time I want to run. Something's got to fucking give. You know what I mean? That's when you know you're too fucking fat, man. And that's the true story. I can't make that shit up, man. Yeah. So it's
I feel
the fucking weight. So, like, I feel you, man. Like feeling like shit and stuff like that. And that's really what started this process to begin with for me. But yeah, when you're carrying all the extra weight, everything is harder, right? So imagine everyday regular life, right? I don't know, say you got to climb a ladder. You have some difficulty climbing a ladder, right? Because you're defying gravity, but you're carrying all that weight, right? So what if you shed 30 pounds? How much easier would it for you to climb that fucking ladder, right? It just makes sense.
Be Spider-Man.
Right. You can climb up a fucking wall and shit, man. It just makes sense. It's just better for you to be healthy. And I'm not like
Do you feel better?
I already do, man. I feel good. I feel like I'd say 100% better, but I know I can feel even better than that, and I don't have trouble sleeping anymore because I'll do this at night. I'll go home and eat, and then once I shower, out. Ain't no fucking around, man. Hits the pillow, boom, out, and I fucking sleep deep like a fucking baby. No problem, man. No fucking problem.
Wow.
So a lot of things start coming a little bit easier. And I'll tell you this, man, now I got more nutrients in my body. I'm starting to eat right. I'm thinking a little bit sharper. You know, I don't have a cloud over my head anymore. Things are just starting to click. And I'm more apt to be more active, right? I'm not as lazy as I would have been had I had an additional 60 pounds on me. Because all that weight is pushing you down, right? If you're that fat, man, if you want to sit on the couch because you're fucking tired, man, you're fatigued, your knees hurt, your ankles shit, your back hurts, it forces you to be fucking lazy, even if you don't want to be. And I always try to fight through that, man. And now I'm like way more active than I used to be, and it's a process, dude. I'm not fucking Mr. Universe and Mr. fucking fit by any means. I'm still a fat fuck, but I feel better than I did, and I know, like I said, I don't check my pounds anymore because I'm burning fat and I'm gaining muscle at the same time, which is probably the hardest thing to do. But I check my belt, right? I got a hole on my belt that I put, and as long as I can still cinch it to that hole, I know I'm okay, because your fat really kind of sits in the midsection area, and you take it from there, man. And it's just, if I can reach out to any fat fucks out there, stop eating fucking pie. Stop fucking, you know what I mean? Because you're gonna end up like me. You're gonna end up having fucking sugar problems. Your life is gonna be fucking shit, and it's gonna be even harder. Yeah. It's gonna be even harder to fucking lose the weight. You know what I mean? The longer you wait, the worse it's gonna be. And I'll tell you, anybody who wants to come out, hit me up. I'll take you. Apparently, they're only giving one free day at fucking Any Fitness now. Anytime Fitness now, they're only giving one free day. They told me originally that it could be, you could bring one guest a day. I don't know. I guess that rule changed. But anyway.
It's $5.
$5, yeah. I think it's like between $30 and $35 for a year membership. It's not bad.
It'll be all right.
Yeah, if you ever want to come in and you ever want to work out with another fat fuck, I can tell you what I did. And it may not be 100% effective for you, but it could help. And at that point,
just getting your foot in the door will help.
I think so, man. Didn't you feel better just showing up here, even though it was miserable as shit? You still felt.
Oh yeah, I know. I felt great.
Did you?
I want to do it. I want to do it.
Yeah. Now you looked around that gym and you saw some hard bodies in there, right?
Yeah.
You saw some dudes that were fucking yoked.
Yeah.
And you're
Especially,
like, fuck.
Yeah, the dude came in with a jacket and you couldn't see shit, and then he took his jacket off. You're like, wow, that dude is a big dude.
Yeah, and he looks part Asian too.
Yeah.
So that dude's been putting in time, man.
Yeah.
To get those fucking muscles, man. So that guy possesses a little bit of knowledge when it comes to working out.
And the scenery was nice too.
It's not like sweaty bodies, right?
No.
Sweaty hard bodies everywhere. Yeah, man. So but
it's nice though. It's a nice place to go.
It's clean in there, man. It's worthy of taking a shit.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah. There's not a whole lot of mutts and fucking jerk offs that go in there, and I don't really mean to shit on. I really don't mean to shit on Planet Fitness. I really don't, because Planet Fitness serves a purpose, man. It really does. But that's really just beginner type stuff, man. If you're like an old person, dude, are you in a financial situation where $10 a month is as good as it gets, by all means, at least you're doing something.
Right.
But there's a point you get to in your gym career where you have to go to a real gym.
Yeah.
And I can tell you this, dude, within a couple months of going to the real gym, I started to see even more improvements, because there were just more weights, there were better machines, and there were, it's just a better environment. You know what I mean? Sometimes you have to change your environment to get to the next level.
Do you still have problem with your blood sugar?
Yeah, it's still there. I can feel it now. Now I can gauge it. I can wake up in the morning, and if I wake up and I'm fucking feet hit the floor, I'm running good, I'm good. I know my sugar's where it needs to be. If I wake up and I feel like shit, I know something happened, and I need to watch it, right? I need to watch my sugar intake and watch some of the carbs and stuff like that, at least for the next 3 to 4 hours of that day, and then kind of gauge it from there. And there's sometimes, and if you don't know, if you haven't noticed it before, you will in the future, where you may see me in the morning and I'm talking slower than I should. My eyes are wide open and I'm mumbling, even worse, and it's because of the sugar. The sugar's making that happen. And it takes time for that to work itself out of my system. So now I know what the flags are. I know what the markers are for my sugar levels. I didn't know what it was before. I had no idea. So I went to the doctor. They did the blood work on all this stuff, and they go, "Oh, you're fat." And I know shit. They're $75 to tell me I'm fat. And what is the real fucking problem here? Why am I puking all over the place spontaneously? Mm-hmm. And they said, well, the sugar's causing you trouble, which is raising your heart rate, which is causing you to throw up. And you need to get the fucking weight off. And then that's where the mission started, 5 years ago, up until now. That's how long it's taken me. You know what I mean? But, it's one of those things, dude. So they told me I needed to be on medication. And I said, fuck that. I will do it the fucking hard way, doctor, because my whole thing is once you get on medication, it seems like you can't get off of it. And I don't want to live my life like that, man. I would rather just fucking put in the hard-ass fucking hours, do it the hard fucking way and do it on my own and do it the right way, as opposed to taking the easy way out. You know what I mean?
And if you're out there listening to this, that should give you inspiration right there. You don't want to take medicine. You'd rather work his ass off to get it off.
It's better.
That's awesome, man.
To me, it's better that way.
That makes me want to work harder.
I can say this, man, because I'm allowed to talk shit about fat people because I'm fucking fat, right?
Well, you're not
Don't
that
be.
fat anymore.
Well, it's still there, man. But my whole thing is stop being fucking lazy, right? Pills aren't going to help you. There's no miracle pill out there that's going to make you skinny. There's no miracle pill out there that's going to save your life from sugar. Your kidneys are going to get fucked up. Your liver's going to be fucking shot, and you're going to be fucking dead by the time you're 35, 40. That's not worth it, man. Unless your life is that fucking shitty, then do us all a favor and just fucking kill yourself. That's what I'm saying, because you're not doing anybody any favors by sitting around the fucking house saying, woe is me, I'm fucking fat, I'm on 100 fucking pills, right? I'm sorry, but you ate your way to that, right? Yeah. It took you fucking time to put on weight. Well, guess what, assholes? It takes time to take it the fuck off.
That's true.
And there is no fucking shortcut. If you think there's a shortcut, just fucking stop listening right now because this is not for you. I'm telling you, there are no fucking shortcuts. There's just a hard fucking way, and that's the hard fact, bro. You have to be accountable for your fucking actions. No one ever stuffed those fucking whoppers in my mouth. No one forced me to go buy a fucking birthday cake and eat the whole goddamn thing myself. No one forced me to down a 2-liter of Pepsi. No one forced me to do that but me. That was my fucking fault. My own fucking stupidity, my own laziness, and my own fucking self-degradation.
Wild, that's some wild shit.
Think about it. So you got no one to fucking blame. If you go, oh, my genetics, fuck your fucking genetics. I don't fucking believe that shit anyway. That may play a role on a minor level. But don't be saying, oh, well, my whole family's fat. Well, yeah, they all probably eat like shit. Don't they? Think about it. Stop fucking stop with the fucking excuses. I always hear fat people, oh, well, it's hard, because it's hard to get good food. Not really. It takes some effort to change your fucking lifestyle, and you don't want to do it. Just like people, one of my favorite things ever, whenever people start going, some people that I've gone to the gym with, and that I've talked about going to the gym and working out and stuff like that, they go, well, when it comes to lifting weights, I don't want to get too big. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah. You can't get big by just walking in the goddamn gym. That takes time too. Even taking steroids, you still have to lift weights. There's still work that gets involved there. Mm-hmm. To say, I don't want to get too big, one, you're lying to yourself. Who doesn't want to be yoked as fuck? You know,
yeah.
Maybe
who doesn't want a six-pack?
Yeah, who doesn't want a six-pack and big-ass fucking arms and shit? Same thing with ladies, man. What lady doesn't want to get fucking chiseled, man, and look fucking great? Who doesn't want to look fucking beautiful? You're lying to yourself, and then you're lying to me, and you're making an asshole out of yourself. Yes, you want big fucking arms. Stop fucking around. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that takes fucking effort, man. That is, when I hear that shit, automatically I know that person is not dedicated and doesn't really want to put in the time and effort to fucking lift.
That is true.
That's how I look at it, man. When you say that remark, it's like, okay, well, it's not in you. Now's not the time for you to go to the gym.
And don't sit there and tell me that when you eat, it makes you feel better. You're just eating to eat. Come on.
Whenever I
stop running from your problems.
Yeah, that's basically it. You're trying to eat your problems away. Yeah. But your problems is the fucking eating. Yeah. Because I used to eat, right? I go to like a Chinese buffet. Fucking cripple that place, man. They see me coming in, they fucking clear out, Jack. Right? They can't keep the soda coming fast enough. I'm fucking eating. I come back with 2 plates at a time. Bam, bam, stacked. And the thing is, it's like you can't fucking love that Chinese food.
You know what it reminds me of when you say that? You remind me of that one episode on Simpsons where fucking Marge and fucking the father, I forget Homer, right. Homer and Marge, they went to an all-you-can-eat crab place. Woo. And they fucking ate all the fucking, he ate all the fucking crabs.
He ate all the crabs.
They're like, get the fuck out.
Can't take his shit anymore. But no one forced you to do shit, man.
Yeah.
You got to take accountability for your fucking actions.
Absolutely.
And if you're fucking fat, no one made you that way.
Absolutely.
That's period. So I don't want to even hear that fucking shit.
You know, fucking eating
a
tombstone pizza and then going right to sleep.
Yeah. Now, if you have a legitimate health problem, right, where you have some sort of weird thyroid thing, or like you're crippled or whatever it is, hey, that's okay. You get a hall pass. I get that. That's not the people I'm talking about. I'm talking about the people who started off on a good foot and fucking ruined it for themselves. That self-pity shit, that's for the birds. You're eating every time I've ever engorged myself with food, I always feel like shit afterwards. Always feel like shit. And then you know what I do? I go take a fucking shit. And an hour later, I go eat some more. And it was perpetual stupidity. That's all it was, man. Yeah. You know? And I'm saying this not to be an asshole to everybody, but I'm saying this because this is fact. And I know I'm not the only other one out there that's been like that. Yeah. I look around, I see a lot of fat fucks walking around and shit, man. And I go, God damn, I was in the same position. And I would like to reach out and say something to them, but I also don't want to be an asshole, you know? So I'm hoping if they get a chance to listen to this podcast, they know I'm not trying to be a dickhead. I'm just saying, hey, you got to take care of you.
The point is there's help.
Yeah.
You got to take it, you know? It's out there. Effort.
Right.
It is.
Right. You got to want something bad enough.
Yeah.
Right. You got it. You can't, you know, like I said, I met a lot of people that always talk big. Oh, I used to like going to the gym. I'm going to go one day, this, that, and why the fuck you gone yet? What's holding you up? This fucking place right here, 24 hours a day, ain't no fucking excuse. Yeah. Oh, well, I'm saying I don't get out of work till late, blah, blah. Hey, there's other hours in a day. You can fucking make it if you really want to, man.
Absolutely.
You make a lifestyle change. But again, I reach out to anybody. Anybody want to contact me at the show? Listen, if you're in the Orlando area, St. Cloud, or Point Siena, all right, I'm not going to drive out of the fucking state. I'm sorry, man. Unless you want to fly me out, all expense paid. Hey, I'll do that. But if you want to work out with another fat fuck, I can get you on the right track. I can get you in for free one day. One day, I'll take you. I'll meet up with you here. We'll fucking roll in there, and I'll give you just my pointers from a fat guy's view. And I'll even sit down afterwards and tell you how to eat. You know what I mean? It's real simple, man. There's a lot of information out there on the web. You can Google the fuck out of this stuff. Or you can contact me, and I'll tell you what fucking time it is. Like I said, I'm not Mr. Olympia. I'm not fucking Mr. Fitness, but I can tell you what I fucked up on and tell you not to do it. So
we'll interview you afterwards.
Yeah. And if you want, we'll put you on the goddamn podcast. As a matter of fact, if you want to start this thing, we'll keep checking in on you. We'll fucking weigh you. We'll say, hey, Joe Blow, he's fucking 350 pounds. And we'll weigh you again in a month and see if you still weigh 350 pounds. And if you weigh more, that's it. You're fucking done.
Yeah. We'll keep calling you.
We'll harass you and we'll call you a fat fuck.
That's what we'll do,
yeah.
Lard ass.
Yeah, man. Big time, dude. So yeah, man. Anyway, I appreciate you coming out to the gym.
Thank you.
That was fucking incredible. I like the fact you're trying to take control of your life, man, and get some shit done.
I need to.
Yeah.
I need to.
Yeah. So
I just got a stomach. Everything else is pretty proportional, but the fucking stomach is. Yeah. When you stand up and you can't see your cock because of your stomach, there's something wrong. Fuck, man.
It's time to lose the gut.
It's time. I miss looking at it. Where did it go? The stomach is in the way.
You gotta feel around for it when you're taking a piss.
Yeah. Shit, man. Or you gotta lift your stomach up.
Yeah, you gotta lift the old gut up. Like, there it is, right there.
And you know what I noticed too, man? And I gotta say this, those for you out there, if you've gained a lot of weight and you feel you've lost cock size, you're probably right. The stomach has pulled the skin back. So if you lose the weight, you'll get your girth back. It's a fact.
You hear that, guys?
It's a fact.
You're going to get a bigger cock if you lose weight.
Yeah. You'll feel better about yourself.
Yeah, never mind that fucking stretching method. Never mind what's those pills they take.
Yeah.
None of that shit. You don't need none of that shit. Just go to the gym.
Go to the gym, it'll grow a little bit. Yep. It's a muscle. What is it? A muscle.
Yeah, pretty much, man. That motherfucker flexes when you get happy.
Yes, it does.
And ladies, if you start working out, your pussy will smell better. I swear to God. Oh. I swear to God, it will smell better.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, you might even get your husband or your boyfriend to eat you out right when you get done with the gym.
Absolutely.
You got the extra sweaty stink on there. Oh, God. Oh, that's right, man. Coming from this sexual deviant. But, yeah, it's yeah. But, yeah, so, anyway,
If Rogue is out there,
yeah, if
he's
Rogue,
looking for you.
If the real Rogue is out there, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? We'll go to the gym and then we'll fucking tumble with some sweatiness.
Absolutely.
But yeah, so anyway, so this is also, now we're gonna go, Isaiah, aka fucking iMuscle, we're gonna be interviewing him more often.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be checking out his progress. So say it again one time. How much do you weigh now?
I weigh 219.
He weighs 219. How tall are you?
5'8".
And he's 5'8", 219. So we're gonna hit him back again, maybe in a month or so.
Yep.
See how his progress is and shit. See what he says. You know, maybe he'll throw a couple pointers out there, tell us what he's been doing.
Absolutely.
You know, help get some of you fat turds on track.
Yep.
You know, boost your confidence level. Maybe by then some of you guys have reached out to us, and maybe we'll take you up in the fucking, take you to church, have you praying to fucking God in there and shit.
and it gets tougher before it gets better, but you'll be happy with the results if you stick with it.
Yep.
And that's what I'm gonna do, or try to, and I'll let you know in a month.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Sound body, sound mind, and all that good stuff.
And I also give Big Ice permission, if I don't come back, to always put me on blast and talk shit to me.
I will belittle you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I will belittle. I'll shit all over your face.
Yeah. I don't want the peanuts though.
Hold on, the peanuts.
The giant paydays. I don't want that.
The fucking.
No, I like payday, but not your payday.
You want those Danny blowouts? Danny, you should post that picture of the doo-doo that fucking shitty toilet.
Oh my goodness!
How did you Google that? How do you Google shit like that, man? You Google shitty toilet, and it comes up with a picture of shit on the toilet.
Images. Yep.
Is that how you got that?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! Jesus, man, that guy that did that must have been some serious fucking pain, man.
He couldn't reach. He couldn't sit down yet. It just came.
Man. It looked like a shit shotgun went off in there, man.
What was that movie? Oh, Hall Pass, where she fucking sneezes and farts. Oh,
Jesus Christ!
That's what
That's fucking
knowing
bad.
you sick bastard, you'd still fuck her.
Oh, God. Ain't nothing but a thing, man. Ain't nothing a baby wipe can't fix.
Oh, my goodness. At least the sexual deviant.
Yeah, there you go, man. I'll be labeled as such. I'll be on their predator list before it's over with, man.
Oh, shit. That'd be a great story. Yeah, she sneezed, sharded.
Shit all over the place, but that ain't stopped me.
Yeah. I still went in her ass.
I ain't got no shame. I ain't got no shame.
Well,
baby.
the bathtub is right there, so fuck it, right? Nasty.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know, man. I think, you know how it'd be like this, and then it would just drop. That's how I think.
Yeah.
I'd be like, get the fuck out of here. Are you cleaning my bathroom?
Clean that shit off the wall.
I want a new room.
Oh, God.
Because that was a hotel.
You just fucked up my carpet. My mom gave me that rug.
Oh, my God.
Can you imagine that shit? God almighty. Oh, God.
That's a great story.
Yeah. So you guys, I'm glad you got some fucking shit story. You shit yourself while you're running. You're too fucking fat, man.
Oh, my goodness, man. Yeah. That's amazing. I never heard of that before.
Yeah. True story, man.
That's
right in your neighborhood, man. I can show you on Googly Maps where the fucking incident went down.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
I feel for you.
Yeah, dude. I was fucking depressed for like 2 days. I'm like, man, I gotta do something, man.
Wow,
man. I gotta fucking do something, man.
I feel bad for you just for telling me that. I'm like, wow, And everybody's shitting on themselves. I've shit on myself, But man, just to start running and then shit on yourself.
Yeah, because my body went in panic mode and fucking pushed it out. Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like animals sometimes they'll get scared to piss.
Yeah, or shit on
or
themselves.
Shit, that's what happened to me, dude. I mean, so I knew right off the bat, my body's like, dude, we can't do this. You're too fucking fat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was all happy. I was like, yeah, let me run a little bit. I'm running, my titties are bouncing, my stomach's going, ass is wiggling, and then that was it, bro. Wow. Lights fucking out, fucking doo-doo brown. Yep.
And that goes to show you, your asshole will betray you.
Yeah, it will.
If you betray it.
I don't care how strong you think you are, man. It will fucking open up. The fucking toothless one will speak.
Yes, it will. It is the owner.
That's right. It rules your fucking body. Trust me, man.
Fuck, man.
Yeah. Oh,
and I could hear you. I could be like, no!
Oh, I was fucking... No! It was bad. I had to walk past people walking their dogs and shit. And I was like, oh, please don't let them smell this. Please don't let them smell. And I knew
the dog probably ran away from
it. It probably knew. It was like, God, this motherfucker shit himself.
I mean, their senses are bionic, so I'm assuming they smelled you from a fucking block away.
Yeah, probably. Man, a block away. He's like, oh, someone just shit themselves.
They're thinking it's another dog and they want to smell its ass, and then it's this guy.
Oh, fucking nasty fuck.
Fuck, man. So that walk, how long was that?
2 mile. 2 mile. Well, here's the thing: the walk in its entirety was 2 miles. Okay, but I was almost a mile from home.
Wow, man.
Yeah, almost a mile, and it was fucking bad.
Yeah.
Like it was, and so it was. I walked in shame, man, and I probably deserved it too. In some way, I deserve it for putting myself in a position to carry that much weight.
Did you run into kids or people?
Yeah, there were people on the sidewalk. Yeah, dude, it was just barely getting dark like this. Just barely getting dark, and I was like, all right. And the thing is, I was running, and it's funny because I would sometimes see the same people running, and I was walking, and I'm thinking, damn, man, I need to pick it up, dude. I need to do something, man. And I just started jogging a little bit here and a little bit there, and then I felt confident enough where I can jog a little bit further, and I started stepping, and that was it, man. Fucking doo-doo came out. Wow. And I had to walk past people, like I said, walking their dogs. There's a couple other joggers that were running by, man, in great shape and stuff.
Were you wearing dark pants at least?
I think so. I think they were like a green or like a blue or something like that.
Oh, okay.
But I'm telling you, dude, if you would have got close enough to me, you would have known I shit myself. And if you looked at the sidewalk,
it was coming out.
Oh yeah, shit.
Was it a trail?
A little bit.
Wow.
A little bit of doo doo.
A
little bit of doo doo. It was like
all in your sock.
It was basically. Dude, it was basically. What I could tell and what I ended up wiping up was one log. One log had protruded, and some of it had been pinched off from the wiggling, and it went out my pants in a little bit, and I just fucking kept on going because I was panicking, man. I was like fucking panicking Skywalker, dude. You know, so I was like, oh, this shit.
What was that conversation when you walked in your house?
Dude, I was just like, I didn't say nothing. I was fucking embarrassed, man. So I went and took them off, put them in the wash machine. I went and showered and cleaned myself up, and I didn't even speak of that until fucking a month later.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Because, dude, man, you put yourself in a position where you're that fucking fat. You shit yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You don't really, you know what I'm saying? I was depressed for like 2 days, man. I told Jeremy.
Yeah.
I told him, he fucking, you know how he is. He's going to laugh at my misfortunes and shit, that fucker.
Yeah.
And he's like, you really shit yourself? I was like, yeah, man. I'm not making this shit up. I shit myself, man. He's like, God damn. He's like, you need to lose some fucking weight. Like, no shit.
You ever shit yourself while you were sleeping, though? Or...
No. I have gotten up in the middle of the night to shit, but I never just let it happen.
No, but like you were sleeping, you didn't know it was happening.
No.
Yeah, that happened to me once.
Did it really?
Yeah. That was embarrassing, yeah. I almost got it on my wife smelled it, you know, and she was
She woke you up?
Well, she was walking in her room, and she was like, Isaiah! I'm like, what? And I realized that it was warm back there. And it was, you know, I had a stomach virus. And,
oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. I will tell you a story about shitting myself, and it's really gross and nasty and shameful.
Yeah.
But I have to tell the story now. We're talking about shitting ourselves, and my brother can tell you his side of the story, too, because he was there with me.
Oh, boy.
But check this out. So, I had gotten an advanced copy of Halo 2. This is how far back this was. If you guys know about that time era, I got an advanced copy a week early. That's another story. We won't even talk about that because it will implicate somebody who would get in a lot of trouble. So anyway, I was the only person probably within a fucking 200-mile radius that had this game, and I called my brother. I said, come on over. As a tradition, me and him would play that shit together, right? So I called my little big brother over. We're sitting on the couch, and we're playing the shit out of fucking Halo 2. Bah, 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 fucking going to town, right? And I fart. And I shit myself. And he smells it. And he's like, dude, did you shit yourself? I'm like, I did. I shit myself. Click, click, click. I kept on playing. He's like, are you going to go wipe your ass, man? Like, we got to beat this level first, dog. Then I'll get up. And he's like, you're fucking disgusting. I'm like, I can't help it, man. We might as well just beat the level. I already shit myself. What's the point in fucking getting up now? Why pause the game? We're rocking and fucking rolling. So I beat the level. Yeah, then I got up and cleaned myself.
Wow. Wow.
He tells everybody that story. He's like, this motherfucker's so crazy, he shit himself. And just fucking kept on playing. I figured at that point the damage was done.
Yeah.
The damage was done. There was no, why even bother? I was like, I gotta jump in the shower anyway, so I might as well just fucking finish off this level. Because I was going to tell him after we got done. I'm like, hey, after this level, man, we gotta pause this shit, bro, because I gotta go fucking hose myself off, homie.
But if you ever piss him off, you know, like if I ever piss my wife off, oh, you shit yourself. You know, they throw that at you.
Yeah, they can bring that out there.
I hate that.
Yeah, but
don't you hate that?
Yeah, but I'm also void of a lot of emotion too. So even if my little big brother decided he was going to try to use that against me, it doesn't really embarrass me.
Yeah, I'm like that too.
Yeah, it's like okay. Yeah, no, I did that.
I hated it, but it doesn't. Go ahead, tell everybody. I don't give a shit. You can put it on Facebook if you want. People shit themselves. It happens.
Yeah, man. Why act like it doesn't happen?
Yeah.
It does fucking happen.
People jerk off everywhere, too. Yeah, don't lie.
There's people beating their dick right now. There's somebody listening to this podcast.
Yeah.
Beating their dick. And there's somebody that's listening to this podcast that just shit themselves right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it happens.
At this very moment.
Statistics will suggest that there are people shitting themselves.
And we were talking about things that happened in the past. That was the past. You shit yourself.
Right. Right.
Well, yeah.
Exactly. So talking the time continuum, man. Yeah. And I can tell you this: before this is all said and done, I will shit myself again.
Probably.
But this time I won't wait till the level gets beaten. I'll pause it like a normal human being and go clean myself. I have a little bit more sense now, not as much as I would like, but I'm a little bit more of a respectable human being.
But if you feel it coming, get your ass up and go.
Yeah, I don't. It's nowadays it's just too much work to clean up after you do yourself.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? And I find out the older you get, the least likely you're able to actually make it.
Yeah.
So when you feel it fucking knocking, you better fucking go.
Just go, yeah. If you know your body, go.
Yeah. Why pinch it back and go through all that misery?
Yeah. Your asshole's been through enough.
Why torture that poor thing, man?
Motherfucker.
Yeah, man. Poor thing. I fucking gaffed that motherfucker open so some turds I put out, boy.
Whoa.
Fucking there's times I thought I needed stitches, man.
Really?
Big old fuck. Yeah, man. I fucking hurt myself, man.
When I was a kid, I ate like sunflower seeds and I didn't chew them. I just swallowed them because I like the salt.
Right.
So I swallowed like a fucking big ass 2-gallon bag and I tried to shit.
Oh, man.
And they were coming out as whole.
Oh, my God.
Dude, I had to spread the cheeks and it was miserable. It was miserable. I put my ass through some shit.
Yeah, man. Your assholes are tough.
Yeah, man.
Assholes are tough.
I used to hold my shit, too, as a kid. You know?
I used to not like shitting in public.
Yeah. You know. Why do that?
I don't know. I don't know why I did it. But I know one time I used to hold it through school and then run home and fucking shit. And at one time, man, I was walking home and I couldn't hold it anymore and I shit myself. And my older brother's like, you gotta go get mom. Because I just shit myself and I can't walk. And my underwears are full, dude. I had tight whities and they were full of shit. And she had to come get me and stuff. And when I sat down, it squished out and went all over her floor mats and her caravan and stuff. She was fucking pissed.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man, yeah. Then I just started shitting in public. Like, you know what? I'm just going to shit. Shit in public. But the thing is, when I went to junior high school, man, in high school, a lot of times the toilet paper, some asshole pissed all over it, so you can't even wipe your ass.
Yeah.
You know?
Or pour water on it.
Yeah, something like that.
Were you a turd stain guy?
A turd stain guy?
Did you have like turd stains because you didn't wipe right?
In my underwears?
Yeah.
There's some times I had shit stains, yeah. It happens.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wipe.
That's embarrassing.
And I thought I assume I'm done, and then at the end of the day, you pull your underwears down, you're like, wait a minute, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Where'd that doo-doo come from?
Yeah, I fucking hated tighty-whities, so I would always get underwears that were black and dark blue.
Covers up the stains.
Yeah,
covers the stains.
That way you're not embarrassed.
Right, you know what I'm saying? You don't be pulling your pants down in front of a chick, all of a sudden you got dookie stains.
Yeah, you're like, what the fuck?
Or those yellow piss stains that you get sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
You shake off, and then you put it back in, and a couple more
drip,
a couple drips come out, you're like, fuck, man.
What the fuck, yeah. It's your prostate, you know what I mean?
I don't know. Yeah, sometimes I get in a hurry, man. I'm like, I think I'm good, and I'll fucking shake it, and as soon as I put it into round, that's it.
Yeah,
a little bit more came out.
You feel wetness. Yeah. What a pain in the ass, right?
Yeah.
But it's definitely better than getting your period.
Yeah.
I
would not want a period.
No.
I don't want a period. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fucking
Damn right.
Why would you want to? That's okay. I would say this, man. I will give praise to women.
Yeah.
That they got to go through periods and shit.
Yeah.
And birth.
Yeah. Definitely.
You know what I mean? Because I've taken some mean shits that hurt. Imagine what a baby would be like, man. Even with an epidurals.
With nails and shit.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man. This shit. Women are tough, bro. I don't think we give women enough credit, man. They are fucking tough, bro. They are tough, man.
They can intolerate. They can Damn, man. Why is it that I always try to say some shit and I can't say it?
Are you looking for tolerate?
Yeah, they can tolerate fucking pain. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Gosh, I need to drink some ginseng because my fucking speech skills are fucking terrible. Terrible.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but this is a fun time, man.
Yeah,
Fun.
So nice little filler there for you guys. Maybe this will tie you over to the next podcast.
Enjoy, man.
Next podcasts are coming soon. I don't know when you're going to listen to this. If you haven't listened to the old ones, please go back and listen to the old ones.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for the new ones and hit us up on fucking Facebook. You can see us on YouTube's
Absolutely.
Regular Irregularities.
Yep.
We don't have anything to buy yet, but if you want to give us money, we'll take it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, gym memberships are expensive.
Yes.
Anyway, guys, appreciate it tuning in. We'll catch you next time.
Take care.
Oh, and go fuck yourself.